synchronized. We got Joni.
Yep, in the flesh.
In the flesh. I'm going to turn this volume down so we don't have any kind of like feedback. There we go. Cool. We got one person watching there. That's amazing. We're live. Oh my goodness, we're live. Everybody, welcome to Wine Talk with Tesh. It's your boy Tesh and Joni.
Hi.
Yeah. We decided that we were over it and we decided to just do this in person. So Joni came over and we had dinner together.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. He did the cooking.
I did do the cooking. Mm-hmm. We had the creamy Tuscan chicken that we sent an email out on. So I hope you guys liked it and loved it as much as we enjoyed eating it. Mm-hmm. Hi, Diana. Love you. What else? Thank you guys for being here. We're super, super stoked to have you. I know that it's been a transition, to say the least, for me moving into the whole hybrid model of having one in-person tasting and then having the other one still be virtual. I know that it's a little bit confusing for some people still. It's really not that confusing. One's in person, the other one's not. So thanks for mildly smiling at that, Jordan. I appreciate you. So no, we're stoked though, but we're stoked to be here tonight, and I'm stoked to have Joni over. And it was like, hey, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it in person. We might as well you might as well come over and have dinner because I'm gonna make the food anyways.
And I was hungry, so
and, yeah, and you gotta eat. We gotta eat.
Your family was hungry, so we all ate.
We all ate. Mm-hmm. It was a nice family gathering. I don't think I have anything to go over except a huge shout out to Jordan before we get started, because Jordan puts up with all the shit. We had some issues, in case you guys didn't notice. We're like about 5 minutes going live. We had some issues with getting everything up and running today, and it was because, basically the software platform that we use wasn't letting us fucking log in. Like, it was so fucking annoying. Anyways, we got to figure it out. Jordan's there. He's awesome. It's Cyber Monday.
Oh.
It's Cyber Monday. If you have not gone to winewithtesh.com and picked up an order of wine, you should do so now. Go to winewithtesh.com. When you check out, use Cyber20, Cyber20 as your code at checkout.
20%
you get
discount?
20% off on your wine.
Wow.
I think that's one of the bigger discounts that I've done. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, we'll do. And then I think we're going to put something together. Of course, everything is always last minute in my world. I think we're going to put something together for Giving Tuesday. Both of my kids' schools are nonprofit organizations. So we're talking about a way, Danielle and I, not Joni and I, but Danielle and I were talking about a way to benefit the schools and show some love to them. So I don't know. We're going to figure that out. But yeah.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned on that. Why Monday? Usually Wednesday. Here's why. I'm not free on Wednesday night. I have a job, man. Yeah, that's literally why. So originally it was going to be, the original ideas was that we were going to do it on Tuesdays moving forward. But then that kind of got washed away because the Sutter Club was not available for us on a Tuesday for next month. So like it's a little choppy, right? So normally Wednesday nights, tonight's a Monday night. We just had to call an audible and adjust our calendars accordingly. So yeah. This is your job. When enough of y'all motherfuckers keep buying wine for me, then I'll make it just my job. But for right now, I have to cater to both and all that fun stuff. So.
But you're all here.
But you're all here, and I appreciate you, and I love you. I really do. Yeah, it just, we had to call an audible just to be able to accommodate both workplaces. So yeah, that's all it was. That being said, it is Cyber Monday. Go to winewithtesh.com. Go get your juice for whatever. Take advantage of the discount. That code is only good until midnight. So after tonight, it won't be there. Next month's tasting the first in-person tasting will be on a Wednesday again. It'll be on December 15th. And again, why is that? Because the club isn't available on the 14th on a Tuesday night like I was hoping. So yeah. Hey, Joni.
Hi, Tesh.
Joni never wanted to do any of these, but she's a trooper, and she has...
I don't know if that's exactly true.
Well, I don't know that you didn't want to do it. You were maybe a little uncomfortable.
Well, no, I just knew that there's always a possibility that the technology might not work on my end. He was willing to deal with that, and So I'm fine with it.
We made it work.
Yeah, we made it work.
We made it
Even
work.
though my phone falls off the computer sometimes.
I've had that happen to me too. You know what I mean? By the way, I hope you guys are appreciating the video quality, especially on Facebook and on YouTube, because I bought a dope ass new camera.
Yes, it's very nice.
And like the camera, like what I'm looking at, like we fucking look good.
No, but we both look better than we really do.
We really don't look this good in real life. This is not real.
So
life.
I'm taking it home. We will buy another one.
We'll chop up this video too. You're gonna be famous on TikTok, hopefully. We just keep adding platforms. We just keep adding platforms. I'm gonna make her do a dance with me. Don't worry about it. Let's see what else. I'm in Facebook prison and can't post comments because I violated the rules. Damn, Aunt Nora, what the fuck did you do?
Oh my gosh.
Aunt Nora out here wilding.
Sad.
I'm commenting on Insta. You guys are awesome. Couldn't miss you and Joni. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it.
Yes, thank you.
Without further ado, let's start drinking some wine. We're going to start with the Byron Pinot Noir. All right. Mm-hmm. So, Joni, tell us a little bit about Byron and this Pinot Noir and about John Sebastiano Vineyard.
I will.
All right.
Okay. Yes.
But they can't see you on Instagram, so I'm going to have to scooch over.
Oh, hi.
There you go.
Okay, so what we have in our glass, first of all, how was it with that chicken? It was pretty delicious, wasn't it? I mean, really both wines were, I felt like, but
yeah, they both worked really well.
But this is a Pinot Noir from Byron Vineyards in Santa Barbara. And this particular vineyard is John Sebastiano. I don't know if you noticed, it's a 2015, so it has 6 years in the bottle, and that's that's just it's just enough to really make all the flavors come through and kind of soften up and meld and be just delicious. Okay, so John Sebastiani Vineyards, it's a single vineyard. And it is one of the newer vineyards that are planted in Santa Rita Hills on the eastern side of Santa Rita Hills. And it's not named after one person named John Sebastiano, even though that's what most people would assume.
That's what you would think, right? It's called John Sebastiano. Who you'd be like, who's John Sebastiano?
That guy?
Right.
But it is actually two owners, John Wagner and Sebastiani Starpa. That own the vineyards, so named after them. But cool climate, 10 miles from the ocean. So as you know, that is the east-west kind of mountain, so that all the ocean air comes through the mountains into the Santa Rita Hills area. So it cools the vineyards and keeps this a really great area because of that for Pinot Noir. This particular one is Clone 777. Now, you know, that's one of the good clones.
Everybody knows Clone 777, right? Y'all know that clone, right?
What else? 100% Pinot Noir. What else should I say about it?
Santa Barbara was named Wine Region of the Year.
It certainly was.
Yeah, so pretty dope that we get to have a Pinot Noir that has seen some age in the bottle and is really coming into its own.
Exactly.
Yeah, Santa Barbara is a dope region, by the way. I mean, like they are doing some incredible wines out of there. Even some of the more like smaller, like hippy dippy producers. I'm not going to drop any names because that sounded really negative, but there are some like very small producers that produce incredible Pinot Noir out of that region.
This is one of them, but they're not hippy dippy. But
Byron's not. I wouldn't call Byron hippy dippy.
No, but they're one of the smaller wineries in the region.
For sure, they really are. Okay, so what I mean by hippy dippy is I've been to a place where like it was like everything was intended to be a very harmonious environment, which is a good thing in any vineyard, right? But like they were like, oh, we don't do that here because it affects the third, fourth row in. That's how far the effects of us doing XYZ will have. So it was very like they wanted to keep some congruency with what they were doing, and they wanted it to be consistent throughout all the grapes. Okay. So yeah, so that's what I mean by that.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant biodynamically farmed.
No, although biodynamically farmed is never a bad thing.
It's not.
It's not.
And we'll be talking about that with the next wine. actually.
Oh, snap. Okay, cool. Tasting notes on this one?
Well, I don't know. Does anybody want to tell us what they're
Yeah.
tasting in the glass?
Joni, don't take over my show, goddammit.
I always like it when other people tell us what they're tasting, don't you?
I do like it. I want to hear from you guys. What are you guys picking up on this wine? And Aunt Nora, are you drinking with Marianne and Ralph? And David and Diana, you guys always have incredible tasting notes. I want to know what you guys are picking up on this wine. Besides Clone 777. Because as soon as I smelled it, I was like, oh, this is definitely Clone 777. Everybody know.
No doubt.
Roasted strawberry. Dang, that's a great descriptor for this wine, I think.
What about pomegranates?
Oh, snap.
And dark cherry.
Mm-hmm.
This is a very nice glass that Tesh has here.
She's busting my chops because I gave her a nice glass.
It's very fancy. I don't know if I've tasted wine in such a fancy glass before. I'm afraid I'm going to break.
It's not that fancy, but okay. It is a Gabriel glass, which is a nice glass. But I didn't go out and drop a shit ton of money on this glassware. That was gifted to me. This one is a Zalto. It is a beautiful and stunning glass. It really is. I don't know why I'm looking at my laptop. There's a camera right here.
I have nice friends that have good glassware. For
sure. These were all gifted to me. I've just been very fortunate to be surrounded by really cool people. And they were like, hey, appreciate everything you do. Here's a little gift.
Some nice glasses.
No, but I might be picking up a bottle at 20% off. I hear slurping. There's a lot. When they're slurping, right?
Smart lady.
Oh, damn. Okay. Damn, David. Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. We see you, baby. Shit. It just popped right up on my phone.
I thought, is this the one that had the really interesting? Oh, no, that's later. I'm going to tell you a new word I learned from looking at the text sheets.
Oh, okay,
that will
cool.
Be later.
All right. Okay. I do want to know with Pinot Noir, because you think Santa Barbara and you think it's a warmish region. This particular vineyard is Santa Rita Hills. It is about 10 miles from the coast, right? So not that far. And you do get a cool wind in the evening that really tempers that region, which makes it ideal for growing Pinot Noir. So some of my favorite varietals that are coming out of the Santa Barbara region are Pinot Noir, but the second one that I think does incredibly well there is Cabernet Franc. And you don't really hear a lot about the Cabernet Franc, but it is amazing. Goes great with the sauce for the chicken. I'm telling you, dude, we had that chicken. We made that recipe to the T, and it was bomb.com.
Yeah.
Well, it was really good. Well,
I ate it, but I didn't make it.
It counts. It counts. Okay. Yes, please share the live stream and hit the like button to appease the YouTube gods. Don't forget to smash that like button. Jordan just had to take a big sip of whiskey because I said that. He's like, bro, taste a little bit of toastiness like burnt bread.
Who said that? I agree with the toastiness. I'm not sure about the burnt bread, but I was waiting for somebody to say something about that. Because it's kind of smoky, isn't it? I feel like that is a very common descriptor in wine, Pinot Noir from this region. I get smokiness on a regular basis.
Do you really?
Fire or no fire.
Huh.
I always get a little smoky quality. And it's in the tasting notes here, too. It says...
Oh, snap?
Yeah.
Way to nail it.
I know.
Again, I'm looking at my laptop on the camera. Snap.
Yeah,
I can't really snap
The finish is long and smoky. With hints of brown spice.
Oh, brown spice. Kind of like me. That's a fucking TikTok right there.
Oh man, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, no, I love this Pinot Noir. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's drinking really, really well. I do think that there are some secondary notes of I don't want to say it's prominent at all, but I think because I do enjoy smoking cigars once in a while, which is bad juju in the Somme community. They're like, how could you smoke, you fucking heathen? You're gonna ruin your goddamn palate.
Oh, even cigars. Huh?
Yeah, and I don't smoke cigarettes, but I do smoke cigars,
Mm-hmm.
and not like super regularly because I have kids and they're judgy. But
And the health thing.
And the health thing. That's not, you know what I mean? Like I'm trying to mildly take care of myself. But yeah, no, it's and I only treat myself to one like once in a blue moon, in case my insurance is watching.
Right. Do you think you were about to say something about that cigar?
Oh, I'm picking up on. Thank you, Joni. Appreciate you staying focused while I just get drunk. I do think that there is a hint of like tobacco coming in on this Pinot Noir.
Yeah, I could see that.
But it's very, very subtle,
Mm-hmm.
very, very subtle, and it's really on the finish. It's not up front in it. I'm gonna drink some more too.
Okay, I have lots in my glass.
Besides the creamy Tuscan chicken, which I think if you guys did not make that for some reason, save that recipe and make it. I thought it was super easy to make, and it was delicious. Do you want some more?
Yeah, no, I'm all good.
Okay, cool. What else would you pair this with?
Well, all the usuals like duck, lamb, pork, salmon. Like especially a salmon that has some, charred notes or soy. Something that has a little bit more flavor.
Yeah.
Right. And then certain chickens like dark meat chicken, turkey, which we just had a lot of.
Gobbledy.
Yeah, it's very flexible, as you've said many times on your Tesh Talks that pairing food with Pinot Noir is really quite easy because it pairs with so many different foods.
It really does. Also, hi Gary Arzamendi, I love you and I miss you, and I'm stoked that you're watching Wine Talk with Tesh. That's dope. Gary Arzamendi is a really good old friend of mine from like back when I lived in Atwater. He has beautiful kids. They're all grown now. They have kids. But he was incredible to me when I was a lost teenager. Opened up his home to me. Let me come hang out. He was just Gary, you're an amazing person in a world that needs more amazing people. So thank you for being a dope dude, and thank you for watching Wine Talk with Tesh. That means a lot. I'm getting emotional. All right, let's keep drinking. Oh shit, Motu is watching. What up, bro? So for those of you guys who are just joining, we're finishing up our glass of Byron Pinot Noir 2015 John Sebastiano Vineyard. Thank you. You liked and you subscribed. I love you so much. This is a beautiful Pinot Noir and a phenomenal bang for your buck, I think, for getting something that's been aged in the bottle for several years. I think that people don't give Pinot Noir enough of a chance to develop. I feel like, especially in the Somme world, it's really only involved with Burgundy, right? You get a bottle of Burgundy, you're like, I'm gonna lay it down, and it's like, that's really cool. But we have some domestic Pinot Noirs that are worthy, maybe not of like 30, 40 years. Like we're not gonna pop open, you know what I mean? Like it's not like DRC.
No.
But it is worthy of laying down for like 5 to 7 years, maybe 10 on some of them. Yeah, this one's 6. Yeah,
it's tasting really good at 6 years. Probably another 4 years, it'd still be quite delicious, and then we might lose a little fruit, and we might start thinking, oh, okay, maybe it was better a couple of years ago.
I agree. There's some producers out there, and I won't say their name because out of respect for your brands, but there are some producers out there where, like, I've had their Pinot Noirs right out of the gate upon release, and they're not really that good in my opinion. And then I've had that same Pinot Noir, again, California Pinot. I've had that same Pinot Noir with like 15 years of age on it, and it was just fucking mind-blowing how good it was. So that being said, the bigger it is, I think up front, right, the longer you can lay it down for. But give Pinot Noir a chance for laying it down, even the domestic stuff. I think that they develop incredibly well. Finishing up our bottle, what you talking about? Okay. You guys are cracking me up. Atwater, that's the armpit of the 209. Girl, don't you dare fucking disrespect the armpit of the 209 like that. Okay? That is my goddamn home. All right? all those white people took care of me. All right, when I was a lost brown boy.
I'm really glad to hear that. There's hope.
My cousin Sean said we need a cognac with Tesh. I would love to do a cognac with Tesh. I just can't sell you guys cognac. So someday when I have a physical shop and I have a full liquor license, we might be able to coordinate something like that. Until then, we can just hang out, bro. I mean, I'll drink cognac with you anytime. I love to drink, in case you have not figured that out. I would love to bring a bottle and we can just hang. That just reminded me I got to add something to my to-do list. I had a client who brought me in for a big event a few weeks ago, and I wanted to gift them a bottle. I still haven't done that. I got to do that. But you know, kids and work and business.
Kids take up a lot of time.
There is so much energy, yeah.
But they're very cute.
You keep saying that, but I think it's because you just saw them.
They have these little halos around their head. I don't know where they came from, but I don't know what you're complaining about.
It goes off in flames once in a while. It just completely sets on fire.
So shall we go on to the next one?
We shall. Let's do that.
I mean, it's your show. You tell me.
I mean, yeah, let's do it.
Okay, cool.
All right, so for those of you guys, we have a second glass, but we'll move on to the Alma Negra M blend. Joni, tell them everything that we don't fucking know about this wine.
I mean, I don't know if you guys know this, but Tesh called me up and said, "Okay, can you just tell me what are the grapes in this wine, the second wine that you sold me?" And I looked it up because he knows how to pull up text sheets on the internet that says what's in the grapes. He almost never asked me what's in the wine. I mean, and so I went to the website to look up the text sheet, and under grapes, there's just a big question mark. And then under oak aging, another question mark. In fact, it might as well, the text sheet, literally, it might have just been a picture of the bottle with a big question mark on it.
And then the tasting note was like berries with some toast.
Yeah.
Literally all it's.
So the whole, the winemaker, Ernesto Katina, who is a fourth generation winemaker from Argentina of Italian heritage. He put that in there. Ernesto. He's from the Katina winemaking family. They're very they're iconic in Argentina. He is like the rogue brother or the rogue son, you might say, of Nikolai Katina. And he just does his own thing. So he has a lot of different projects, and he's all about art and beauty. And, if you make a wine with creativity and art and beauty, then it will be delicious, and it doesn't matter what the wine is. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's all about the art.
Yeah.
And the heart. And also the vineyards, they have a great vineyard site. And I did this because the current text sheet is just, there's nothing in it. I pulled up the text sheet from 2013 because that's the last time that they actually listed any of the wines that were on it. So I'm assuming there's something, some of the same grapes. Mostly, I mean, it's Malbec and Bonarda. So Bonarda is a grape that is fairly well established in Argentina, but we don't really know that much about it here or outside of Argentina. So Bonarda is a very dark grape. And so the name Alma Negra it means dark soul. And they're talking about the dark soul of the wine and the dark inky color.
I feel like you just have to stare into the soul of the camera when you say dark soul. Dark soul.
Dark soul. Well, in the picture on the label, it's just this very mysterious mask.
It is. It's actually kind of like creepy looking. It's like, what's going on there, bro? You all right? Are you okay? We're concerned about you.
The first time that the wine was in the bottle, they called it Mysterio. And the mask man is represents the hidden identity of the wine and the grapes and what they do with it.
Yeah.
So, what else can I say about it? The M, what does the M mean? Doesn't mean anything. It means mystery.
It means mysterio. Mysterio.
Moon, Mendoza, Malbec. You can just decide. It's up to you to decide what the M means in M blend. But the thing that I wanted to tell you that I thought was super cool, I had never heard this word before. So it's the artists that come up with all the good words and the expressions that you would have never considered when you're talking about wine. But he says it's dense, dark, rich wine with an intriguing, untamed wildness, develops aromas of dark fruits, coffee, and graphite, and petrichor.
Petrichor. Sounds like we're casting a spell on Harry Potter.
So petrichor is apparently the way that it's that aroma that happens when the rain is just when we've just had a fresh rain in the forest and the soil, the smells of everything that's coming up from after rain.
Okay.
There's a word for it.
That's a great word for it.
I know.
That's actually good to have a word for that.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, petrichor.
Yeah.
The more you know.
I know.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Good night. No.
That's all I want to tell you about it.
Nora said she loves the label. Oh, you got me and my dark soul. We know, bro. You nasty. Yeah, that's what I think too. Yum.
I know, isn't it delicious?
It is a dark wine. I think that the tasting notes really nailed it, by the way. The graphite, especially.
The coffee.
Yeah, this is a darker and richer wine.
Yeah.
Oddly enough, like I thought it worked incredibly well with the chicken. And to be perfectly frank, when I picked the wine pairing, I had the Pinot Noir more in mind because the creamy Tuscan chicken sounded really good to me.
Yeah.
But then when I had it with this wine, I was like, yo, this is actually a great pairing. And I thought it might overpower the dish a little bit, but it really didn't.
Oddly, it doesn't really overpower it.
It didn't. Yeah, it really just kind of came into, it complemented it really well.
Yeah. No, it's a very dark wine.
This is complimentary.
Yes. But it's still subtle in some ways, it's like the backdrop of your food. It doesn't overpower. It doesn't have a lot of tannin. The tannins are really smooth.
Agreed.
I think that helps.
Agreed.
A lot.
Yeah.
And it's a 2013, right? Yeah. Right? No. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
It's a 2018.
It's an 18. Yeah. We're drinking an 18.
My text sheets are from 13.
Yeah, your text sheet, the original text sheet though, it actually had like the grapes listed.
Yeah.
It's from 13, but we are drinking an 18.
Brand new. Okay, never mind. Yeah. So 94 points from James Suckling, if that means anything to you.
Who's that? I'm just kidding, Mr. Suckling. If you ever for some reason watch my videos, I have a lot of respect for you. Hire me. No, that was great. Okay, so we had it with chicken tonight, but I mean, honestly, Joni, do you think that this could stand up to like a steak or something?
I do. Don't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Even with blue cheese on it?
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, that would sounds really good. Speaking of which, homies, we need to get together and go have some Morton's so we can have some steak with blue cheese on it, because that sounds really, really good. What are you guys tasting? I want to get some feedback from you guys out there.
Indeed.
We'll wait. Don't worry. We're drinking. David said he thinks he could use some aging. Motherfucker, you drank one over Thanksgiving and you killed the bottle. You had to come go. I'm going to put you on blast. You had to come get more because you finished them. It needs more aging at your house. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair, for sure. Come buy some more, please. By the way, you guys can always throw questions into the chat too. Hiro, what's up, man? Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. We're on the tail end of talking about all the geeky stuff with this wine. So I know that this, Joni, I'm gonna go back real quick to the Alma Negra because I know that it says Bonarda Malbec, but I definitely pick up on the Malbec here. I don't know that, even as a Somm, I don't know that I have drank enough Bonarda to be able to go like, that's Bonarda.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And I've had the single varietal variation. Like I've had 100% Bonarda.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to. It's not one that you come across enough to be able to be like, boom, that's what I'm drinking.
No, I wouldn't either. But I think you know that it's always really dark.
Yeah.
And still dark, like still fruity, like Malbec, but just on the darker, richer side. Not a lot of tannins, I don't think, particularly like a Cab.
Agreed.
It's an Italian variety.
Yeah. This is cool. I know you don't like to choose, but I know you love all your children. But which is your favorite between these two? I like them both. But if I had to pick a favorite, I'd probably pick the Byron Pinot Noir.
Me too.
You'd pick that one too?
But that's just because Pinot Noir is my go-to.
Well, I mean, there's room for that though, right? I mean, like, I think that the lingering flavor is actually better than the initial taste.
Of which?
Yeah, on which one, David? The Pinot or the Alma Negra? The Byron or the Alma Negra, I should say.
The lingering flavor.
I do kind of get what you mean, David. And I think that you're talking about the Alma Negra. Let me know, confirm if that's what you're talking about. But I think that's what you're talking about. And I think that the Alma Negra, up front, it takes a second, right, for anything to like kick in. But once it kicks in, that flavor comes in hard. And I do think that that's true for the Alma Negra. Darth Inspector is watching. That's dope as fuck. Hey, man. Thank you for watching. Shit. You have great Instagram posts. I strive to be like you. Hats off. If I can channel your humor into my channel, I would love to do so. Jordan Steffen sent a request to be in our video. Go live with Jordan.
Okay.
Jordan, did you mean to do that? He said, nah, bro. He backed out.
I thought he was going to join us.
I thought he was going to join us too, man. Everybody loves to see the guy behind the scenes. David is sitting here answering you as if you can hear him. You gotta type it in, bro. I know you got like the cat on the meme, like bop, 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 you know what I mean? Like you gotta type it in. You can't just talk back to the screen. Meta, I'm drunk now. All right, cool. Well, I'm glad you came and picked up wine earlier. Yeah, I think that this unique Argentinian blend, whatever it's consisted of, I think it would go incredibly well with things like we had. Where like I went a little heavy on like the pepper on our chicken tonight, and I think therefore it complemented the dish incredibly well. But I do think that like if I had something like skirt steak, I think that it would be incredible with that, and I think that it would do really, really well with like a salad with skirt steak for lunch.
Yeah, or like something with sausage, like ground.
Oh
sausage
yeah.
in it. Spicy flavors.
For sure. That sounds really good.
It does.
We're gonna go get some In-N-Out. Does In-N-Out have spicy sausage?
Okay, hamburger would be fine too.
Right? No, yeah. My favorite out of the two is the Byron Pinot Noir. Does anybody else have any other questions? It does not have to be about this wine. It can be about anything.
And we also don't like just because the favorite is the Byron Pinot Noir from both of us. You know, I'm sure I have lots of friends that would prefer the M blend.
I agree. I think that, like, personally speaking, I like the Byron Pinot Noir more, but I'm not saying that I'm not discounting that from the Alma Negra. I think that it is a beautiful red blend that it's bigger, it's slightly bolder. I don't know if it's more tannicky, right? Like we already kind of said, like establishing it's not very high in tannin.
It's more for the people that really like they just like things a little bit bigger, a little richer, a little more dark fruit. Like, they're either doing Cabs or Zinfandels or
Bella Gloss or
blends.
Mayomi. I'm not talking about any brands in particular. I'm just saying, if you like those brands, you probably like the Alma Negra.
I think they put a little bit of a M blend in Mayomi. That's what that M
That's
is
what
for.
the M is for.
The mystery is solved.
We're gonna keep hanging out. We're gonna keep drinking our wine, but just bought the Byron. Love the Pinots. Only 3 bottles left. Go get it. Go get it. You can use the code Cyber20 winewithtesh.com. Where's the next in-person going to be? The next in-person is going to be on December 15th. It's a Wednesday this time. And again, that was just due to availability, but it will be at the Sutter Club in downtown. For those of you guys who are wondering where I do the in-person tastings, one of the perks of being at the club is that they are incredibly nice to me. And they've opened up the club for me to be able to use as an employee for my events. So
yeah, that's fun. I want to be there for one of those.
Yeah, you should. You should. The next in-person one is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have a guest speaker there this time. I'll disclose that information in the near future. The in-person tasting was a lot of fun. If you guys don't have any more questions, we will wrap it up.
Okay.
Gotta wrap that shit up, B. All right, there are links in the chat for both of the wines in case you want them or are interested. What's the food flavors?
Food flavors.
What do you? Hang on. Time out. What do you mean?
Food flavors.
Aunt Nora, I am not requiring vaccination records for in-person tasting, but you should know that everyone who is coming is fully vaccinated. I haven't made it a requirement because I haven't run into anybody who is not vaccinated. So most of the people who follow me, they're vaccinated, and I'm fully vaccinated. It hasn't been an issue for me yet, so I haven't made it a requirement. But yeah, if that's a make or break deal for you, and you want people to be vaccinated, we can certainly chat about that. I'm not I'm taking care of myself, and I'm not trying to But for the record, the people who are coming, they've all been vaccinated, and I know this because you're all my friends. So, for the next tasting, what are the food flavors? That's a mystery that's yet to be solved, my friend. I'm
Just like the M blend. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. It's a mysterio.
So
yeah, I don't know what kind of food I'm going to pair with those wines yet, because one of the wines in particular is a varietal that nobody's ever had, and I know that because I've never had it until it was presented to me not too long ago. So I'm excited for you to try it.
It sounds like fun.
It's going to be very, very fun. Not make or break, just wondering. Yeah, Aunt Nora, I haven't really it hasn't come up or been an issue just because everybody who's been coming is fully vaccinated. So yeah, that's that. Going back to the food thing for the next tasting, I haven't ironed out those details quite yet, but it will be really fun. And the in-person tastings are dope. If you guys ever wanted to know what it's like to be at a private club, this is a good way to do it without having to pay private club fees.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dope experience, and the food was incredible for the few people who made it last time. I highly recommend it. I think that the next one is going to be a lot bigger. I've had multitude of people reach out to me in regards to what those dates are going to be, and there's a lot of interest in it, and I think it's going to be even more fun than the first one was. And the first one was a blast. We ended up hanging out. We went out for drinks after. It was cool. It was a fun experience. So if you are free for the next one, which again is December 15th, Wednesday night, 6:30, I highly recommend going and purchasing your in-person tasting kit. So yeah.
Cool.
David and Diana, thank you. I appreciate all the love. And Nora, thank you. Marianne and Ralph, I know you guys are watching. And then everyone who I missed in between, which I know a lot of you guys are watching this show. So I appreciate it very much. Gary Arzamendi, dude, fucking love you. Appreciate you. Joni, thank you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for being here and dealing with my ADD.
No, it all worked out.
It's not so bad.
Mm-mm.
I hope to see you all in 2 weeks in person. Again, 2 weeks and a day. So we'll be on December 15th.
Cool.
So yeah, felt bougie at the Sutters. You can come feel bougie with me. It'll be fun. All right, guys. Until next time, would love to. Oh, hang on. Hold on. Leon said, Joni! he like screamed it, man. Damn.
Hey, Leon. How are you?
Nah, man. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for watching the videos. Until next time, we appreciate you. Cheers.
See ya. Cheers.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Jordan, in the background. All right, guys. Until next time. Cheers.
Bye.